Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my perfect cooking system. One of my students in my class emailed me for a simple recipe that she can cook in a wok for her Labor Day barbecue. So I suggest to her this simple mushroom and onion stir fry that she could use as a garnish. The wok is excellent in cooking this dish, flavorful and efficient. Let's start cooking, and I will explain to you what I'm doing along the way. I'm going to cook this dish with my 16-inch carbon steel wok on my glass flat top electric stove. I place the wok on the largest burner of the stove and I turn the setting all the way to high. The highest setting is what usually one do with stir fry, because as long as you stir rapidly, it will prevent food from burning to the bottom of the wok. It takes about 30 to 45 seconds for the wok to warm up to the proper temperature. I then add 2 tablespoons of canola oil, which I consider to be the best oil for stir fry. However, feel free to substitute it with corn oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, refined olive oil, but not virgin olive oil. Heat up the oil for 20 seconds before adding half cup of thinly sliced red onion. Feel free to substitute with other type of onions, yellow onion or white onion. They would taste slightly different, but you probably will not notice it too much. In fact, you might even like it better. Stir fry the onion for about 50 seconds until they start to turn soft. Stir the constantly, make sure they cook evenly, but more importantly, to make sure nothing gets burned by staying in one place too long. Most likely your arm is going to get a workout, but if you get tired, just stir at a slower pace and you turn the heat down. If the food starts to get burned, it just means that you are not stirred fast enough to match the amount of heat that are generated. I next add 4 cups of thinly sliced portobella mushroom. I stir fry the contents for about 90 seconds. I slice the mushroom without removing the stems, which do not affect the taste as well as the flavor of the mushroom. A mushroom behaves like sponge, absorbing the cooking oil readily. You notice that if the wok is getting dry, the ingredients will start to burn. At this point, I add some more cooking oil to the contents in the wok to prevent them from burning, and while I keep frying it. I stir fry the contents until the mushrooms are fully coated with oil and they start to look softened. I next add 2 tablespoons of cooking wine to the mushroom. Now, mushroom absorb wine readily, create a delightful flavor in the mushroom. Cooking mushroom with wine is one of the classic cooking techniques. I like to use rice cooking wine because it imparts a rather mild flavor in the mushroom. However, you are free to using any other form of alcohol. Red wine, white wines, beer, or even hard liquor. You can use as much or as little alcohol that you would like. If you want to use any form of alcohol, you can use water or chicken broth to provide moisture for the mushroom. If you want to provide a prominent flavor of alcohol in the mushroom, then remove it from the wok rapidly. If you want to create a more subtle flavor of alcohol in the mushroom, then stir fry for another 10 or 15 seconds after you add the alcohol. Cooking this dish in the wok is more efficient and faster than cooking it in a skillet. By constantly stirring the contents, you can cook in high temperature without the fear of burning the contents. This dish is cooked slightly over 3 minutes. This dish is great for people starting to stir fry. The following are some of the takeaways from making this dish. Always keep the setting of the stove at the highest heat until you are no longer able to keep up. Then you turn down the heat. add those ingredients first that would take the longest time to cook. In some dishes, such as this one, seasonings are not necessary because the flavor of the natural ingredients will carry the dish. If you want something simple and easy to practice your stir fry, I would recommend you to give this dish a try. And for your convenience, I have placed the recipe below the video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. If you would like to learn more about my perfect cooking system, take a look at the introductory video on the left. If you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can press the Walk with Tak logo on the left. Have a great day. Keep on cooking.